I wouldn't really love them, but after seeing them in person, how bright they are, I'm like really pumped because it made this 03 feel like a 2010 or something. What up guys, welcome to another video. Today we are taking apart the gauge cluster to do the AD1 ADD-W1 gauge overlays that are like a bright blue. Pretty cool looking, so let's get started on taking this piece apart. Down on the bottom side here of the whole steering setup, there is 4 screws. 1 screw. Mine are actually in there pretty tough. You gotta push really hard to make sure you don't strip it. To get the 4th bolt on the bottom half, you need to move the lever down to adjust the steering wheel height. And then inside there's a little circle and you can stick your screwdriver up in there. And now this bottom piece should just pop off. Around the key is a little plastic ring. Make sure you take that out. Here's the bottom half piece. This is the bolt that you're looking for on the bottom half. That's the hole. The lever's right here. There's the hole. It's pretty deep, so make sure you get a long enough screwdriver. I've got a 10mm socket now. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the, I believe it's 4 or 3 bolts that hold the gauge cluster on. There's one in the front right here. One back behind the plug a little bit for the ignition. On the far side that you can't see, they're in the exact same position but on the other side. Now our gauge cluster will come out and there's one plug on the back. See the button in the middle? Now the plug will pull out and we have our gauge cluster. We can start pulling apart on a table. Switching over to the GoPro, we got the gauge cluster in front of us, and what we are working with is these gauge overlays that basically we just need to take the whole thing apart. Inside the package here, we have our patent pending paperwork. Do not remove needle, blah, 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 blah. Let's go to the back here. These little plastic guys pop off. Let's go ahead and take these off, why not? Let's get a towel to put it on. Nuts and bolts towel. Take these out. There we go. Okay, these look like they pulled. Okay. I'll pull these plugs out to be careful. So I'm gonna pull the top off. That relieves us a little bit. There we go. Just be gentle with that. This should... Okay, so this tab right here, let's push that in. That one's out. That one's out. Third one. That one's out. I like this whole black casing to just come off. Let's do these 2. Alright. There we go. Alright, that's what I like to see. Oh, I see. We got so many more tabs up here. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this GoPro stuff while working on the stuff. Alright. Bingo. wish you guys could feel how hot it was in this garage without a fan on, because then it ruins the audio. Come on, there we go, there we go, there we go. That's what I like. Let's line it up over here. Good. Pretty good. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna take a microfiber with some rubbing alcohol to get my fingerprints off of it. Oh, don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Come on. It's so close. Took the top ones off. Got the bottom one on. Let's hope that we can get these on. Bingo. Make sure you put the bottom ones on first. Don't break one like I just did. One step closer. Since when do you get the clean inside of this? Gotta be this wire. There we go. Cool. Now I just gotta figure out wiring. Wiring this thing was a pain. I have about 5 hours invested, but this is the best possible way, to my knowledge, how to do this. So I'm gonna take it apart and show you backwards because my camera wasn't working. So up underneath here's a 12mm ground. see that yellow is? That's a 12mm width on this wiring kit. You strip the ground wire from the gauge overlay, and I grabbed like one of these dudes. I'm gonna leave a link in the description to a wiring kit. Grab one of those, a bigger one, it's one of these. And then I bought, on the positive side, I bought a add-a-fuse, and basically that is a coupler from the wiring kit to the add-a-fuse, and I'm gonna plug it into the one next to the blue one. It needs to have a number 3 amp fuse on the add-a-fuse. If you put anything bigger than a 3 amp, it's not gonna work. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that. So the ground goes up there. Inside the fuse box we have the add-a-fuse, and then we can take a T-tap for the next set of lights for the small gauges, the pod gauges. Take one of these and tap it into the add-a-fuse, and we should be good. So, and then our controller can come like right up here, and then all the way down is full brightness, all the way up is all the way low. And then when we turn the key, our lights turn on now. And then also on the side of the switch is a green or blue. I can't tell, it's not dark enough in here yet, but I'll probably stick this here, but I'm gonna wire in the other one first. On to getting to these gauges. Plug on the back side. Cool, that was actually easy. Now, oh, look at this mess from the previous owner. Let's get our flathead now. Oh, that's it. We don't even have to do that. Now we can do the rest on the table. This is the fun part for me personally. I like the tedious work. Back on here. I'm gonna get the inverter and wiring set up. Figure out how we're gonna make this happen. This whole dash setup is so bad that I'm just gonna leave this loose and come back and fix it later, because the whole thing needs to be redone. I'm potentially getting a whole new deck, so it's just, the whole thing is just jacked up. So I'm just gonna put that back. Diving right into it, these wires are too short, so we're gonna have to go up and across. I'm gonna need to make them longer. First wire needs to be about this long. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Cool. Really digging these gauge overlays. I thought for sure I wouldn't really love them, but after seeing them in person, how bright they are, I'm like really pumped because it made this 03 feel like a 2010 or something. Brought a whole new look to the gauge. When you're cruising around at night, it just gives it a whole different blue vibe, but I felt like the orange and black was just kind of you know, but then when you have like a bright blue, you know, they say like humans' favorite color is blue or whatever. I definitely dig it more. I think it adds a completely different vibe, like I said. So if you guys want to check this out, link in the description. It's about $70, $69.99. Link in the description. Also, the electrical tools, everything you need to do this, I'll leave a link in the description to an Amazon listing and then the product listing. And then if you guys want to grab a Karma Speed shirt, the Kill with Kindness, the gold, I only have a few left, so go snag one while you can. I appreciate it. I'm gonna leave a discount code on the screen that's only for this video, so go save some money. I'll leave it on the screen right here. And then follow Karma Speed on Instagram. Send me a photo of your detail kit or any detail supplies. So you got some glass cleaner, some show shine, detail spray, or maybe even some tire shine. Send me a photo of your car with your wheel or on the hood or like on the ground next to your car. I'm gonna post it on the Instagram. I want everyone to follow the Karma Speed Instagram that watches these videos so we can build like a community on there. So maybe you can find other guys with these or other guys with Subarus or whatever. I just like to see everyone's cars on there, so it'd be super sick if you sent me a photo, DM that account, Karma Speed, and then yeah, karmaspeed.com, all the other stuff, link in the description for these gauges, and all the links to the Amazon for the tools you need. I appreciate you guys watching this video. I know it was long. Let me know what you think about the GoPro stuff. I had fun kind of tinkering with things and, you know, giving that point of view. It's pretty fun, so yeah. Appreciate all the love lately. I'll see you guys in the next video. We're almost to 50,000 subscribers. Holy crap, it's crazy. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Later.